Everyone, my name is Radzi, and this is a little bit of a review for the Desiderata subscription that Sage Goddess has recently started. I will be honest and say that I did not get the September Desiderata, which had the past life, because that was not truly up my alley, but October's certainly is, and I subscribed right onto it. To be honest, the contents are amazing. Okay, they're good, but the one question you ask yourself is the box worth it? I think because it's a risk that you're taking in terms of what you're going to receive and what's going to be in the box, there is a part of you which is excited, and there's a part of you which is thinking that this is just totally not worth the money. And here's the thing, it depends on what part wins. For me, when my Desiderata came in India, I live in India, so it came all the way to India. It was a beautiful experience just opening the box. You know, I go on intention and I go on energy, and the energy was beautiful, the intention was all there. And I opened the box, and I'm not going to tell you what is in there, but I will be honest enough to say that the first thought I got was, maybe this wasn't quite worth it. And then I held the contents of the box. I held them in my hand, and something whispered inside me and said, "Who are you kidding, Radzi? These are totally worth it." And I think that because they're a risk, because you don't know what you're getting, a part of you is always doubting. A part of you is always thinking maybe this wasn't worth it. And a part of you is thinking this was, a bad idea. But then when you actually get to hold the items and connect with them and feel the Sage Goddess energy, feel Athena's energy into creating this amazing gift for you, and the amount of value that you get from the products, I think it's beautiful. I think people forget that because they're receiving something that they didn't quite honestly choose for themselves, we get a little more harsh when it comes to a review. For example, I know that now that we're in October, I can talk about the September's Desiderata. There was a perfume, there were candles, there were gemstones. And to be honest, if you would go to the Sage Goddess website and individually buy like a past life perfume, which was considered to be a rage amongst all those who tried it, and then you took the candle lights and then the tea lights, and then you took the gemstones together, I think they were absolutely of value in that. And I think that when people review a Desiderata, it's what value does the item bring, I think. And that's how some people love it and some people just don't really like it. For me, I really loved it. I loved opening the box, I loved the contents, I loved holding them. I think they were super special, I think they were amazing. Will I be subscribed for Desiderata for November? Yes. Will I be subscribed for December? Probably yes. The best thing about Desiderata is that you get to choose whether you want to receive next month's goodies or not, because the theme kind of is set. So when it comes to Halloween, you kind of know where Athena is going with it, even though you don't know what it is, but you know what range of items might be included. Similarly, when Athena says that for November it is Lemuria, you kind of know where we're going, and then you get to decide whether you want to be a part of that Desiderata or not. It's a choice that you make based on whether you are going to enjoy this theme or not. And I personally feel that when it comes to the contents of the box, a lot of people question whether these are worth it or not, and I feel that they question because they didn't know while they were purchasing. And I feel that if they were to be put in retail value on the website, they would be much more than what comes to you in that box. So that is my personal opinion, again, my 2 cents on this. And I found Athena and Sage Goddess in June last year, so it's not been a while. A lot of people have known Sage Goddess for like the longest time. I'm not one of them, but once I started last year, I haven't stopped, and I hope to never stop. And I think through this video, I just want to give my opinion on Desiderata, and I think that it is fabulous and amazing. And the only The only thing you must be sure of every month is whether you connect to the theme or not. Because if you do connect to the theme, then the contents that you receive in the box are truly magical and one of a kind, right? And that's all I can say. That's all I can say. And trust your feeling. If you think this is for you, then go for it. And that's all I have to say. But for me, super happy, super satisfied doing the happy dance. I slept with my Desiderata contents, didn't let them go far away from me. I'm in love with them, and yeah, totally, absolutely in love. Thank you guys, and I hope you can tune into Desiderata. That would be fantastic. Goodbye.